artsy lovers and crafty friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I just got finished filming this whole segment here, and then I lost my audio. So sorry, this is a voiceover. I hate doing audio anyway of my voice, but here we go. Starting over. Let's do this. So, this is the first day of Go Ask Alice, hashtag GAA. It is a month-long Alice in Wonderland craft along with us, open collab, starting today, April 1st. So you can join us Wednesdays and Fridays for the whole month of April, even beyond maybe, for inspiration, ideas, just for fun. Anyone who wants to play along or just watch and create an Alice in Wonderland journal, junk journal, ephemera, paper dolls, whatever you want to do. It's hosted by myself, Mystic Dawn Art, and Audri at Odds and Ends. So let's go down that rabbit hole together. So I want to today show you a little bit of what my inspiration is, what I'm doing here. As you can see maybe by the pictures behind me, I'm doing I wouldn't say a gothic Alice, but a dark Alice journal. And here's my little Alice. I think she's so adorable. I just love her. I did all the characters myself in Photoshop. And yeah, I just love the way she turned out. So she's the only character you're going to see in this video. Oh, maybe another one who is like her creepy sister or something. Anyways, you'll find it. So I just want to show you the stuff that I'm working with, the stuff that I've collected, which is this book, which is the original Alice in Wonderland illustrations, just like Audri has. However, I'm not using the original illustrations. I was going to do that at first and then just make them kind of gothier, but then I wanted to tell my own story and I wanted my own characters. Plus, I just like to have the book. So I'm using this kind of to help with my storyline, although the storyline isn't going to be exact. There'll be other twists and turns along the way, because this isn't actually Alice in Wonderland that I'm doing. It's Alice through the looking glass darkly. So, what is it going to be about? Yeah, it's going to be about Alice. She falls asleep. She goes into maybe a dreamland, perhaps more of a nightmare, I would say. And having experienced what I call night terrors from the time I was born until, well, I even still have them sometimes today, but definitely into my teens, and I would have them weekly, and they were horrifying. It's something that I know a lot about. I'm also really good at lucid dreaming and controlling my dreams, so that was a good thing to learn how to do. So anyways, this is the cover that I'm using for my book. So I've got an altered book, and you can see I've got kind of a key shape drawn out there. So there's going to be a key on the door, and Alice is going to be kind of peeking through, and that will be the cover of the book. I've also got all kinds of inner pages, obviously, that I've got printed out that I'm going to show you in a minute. But yeah, this is like really thick, so I decided I'm not, going to print that, cut, beautifully through that. So I have another cover that I'm actually putting on top that will have the printable in it. And that is going on an old cereal box, so much easier to cut. I have 2 decks of cards here that I'm going to be playing with because I want to create pockets, lots of pockets and fun interactive elements. So I'll be using these. Some of these are definitely darker, on the darker side of Alice. These ones especially. I'm not sure what she is. She's a witch, but there's Alice. Then there's a younger kind of saucy Alice, bratty Alice, cutesy bratty Alice. Not sure here. This is the queen, I guess. This queen has rabbit ears. Interesting. Yeah. She's another queen here. Then we've got a bunch of rabbits from mildly quizzical to strange. We got some awesome Cheshire kitties with their magnificent clothes. Oh, there we have the creepy rabbit. Gotta love him. Oh, and even creepier. Then the rest are just normal playing cards, although they'll be fun to play with probably too. If I don't use them in here, I'll definitely use them for something else. So that's the one pack. And you can watch me while I put them away. Yay! How fun is that? So now the other pack. Yeah, it has just regular playing cards, and then it also has the Alice, some of the Alice images too. And these Alice images are more typical. They're not dark, but they're still cool. So I'm definitely using them. So we've got hearts, we got spades. Yeah, we've got clubs. Whoop. We got diamonds. Hello, where? Okay, here we go. There's Alice. There's Tweedledee. There's Humpty. Tweedledum. Another Humpty. Mad Hatter. That's the guy that paints the flowers. We've got a flamingo. Cheshire cat. Queen. I really love this queen. I think it's the only one in the dark with their queens, so I'll probably photocopy it. Some rabbits. More Alice. And back to the cards again. My throat's getting dry, and I forgot to get water to do this with. Anyways, so that's the book, that's the cards. There's my sweet little Alice. All of the characters are going to be paper dolls, so I can play with them. Yay! In the journal as well, so there'll be little places that they can go hang out within the journal. So I can't wait for you to see what I have for all the different characters. Coming soon. I don't want to show you everything in this video because I want there to be a few surprises. So here are the papers that I have. I bought 2 kits on Etsy. Can't remember their names right now or who made them, but I will link all that in the description box below. Sorry about that, but if I don't have something written down right in front of me, yeah, I forget. So anyways, yeah, really nice grungy page. I would totally use that even if it wasn't an Alice journal. Sorry about the dinging of my phones and my computer. A lot of it is very kind of, what would I say, surreal, kind of surreal dark Alice, but it's all in pink. I love the pink. They all have really cool sayings. If you're early, you're late. Closed for repairs since yesterday. And this one has an amusement park in the background, so you could totally do a really cool circus themed Alice if you wanted. There it is, closed for repairs since yesterday. Then we have a bunch of doors. Enter here, don't enter here, you could enter here. This one will probably be at the beginning of the book. It says guests are kindly asked to forget, because she's going to be going down the rabbit hole to get there, to get into our story. There she goes. She'll be going down that rabbit hole. And yes, the sign. So I love all these signs that they have. Erase after understanding. That's really cute. I love that one. This one is kind of like a Tim Burton style spiral, whimsical spiral thingy. Love it. Not sure what scene this is going to be yet, but it's going to be a cool one. Stairs going where? We don't know. Another really cool, just regular background you could use anywhere. We got some diamonds. We got diamond shapes with the cards. Another one with, a lot of these have signs in them. Like this one. Left was right at the time. You can turn back, probably. These ones I might cut out, and I might not. Don't know yet. And we have the chess pieces with our pink queen. This is another printout. It was too big, so I printed the same one again, smaller, for the size of my journal. So. But, I might cut it up and use it for other things. And then I also printed off Alice in a couple different sizes, because you never know. I might need her in larger sizes. Oh, also, all the ones that I did in black and white, because I wanted it to be like a black and white movie. Time is currently unavailable. So you can see this is Alice's alter ego. You can see the rest of these I did myself. And they're all black and white. So like a silent film kind of idea. And so these will be the main storyline. She's like the creepy, psychotic dreamland Alice that you don't want to meet in your nightmare, probably. She should be holding a knife, maybe. She looks like she could. Here we've got the endless tea party that goes on and on and on. And they've invited a lot of guests. Nobody showed up yet. But they will be coming to the party soon. Into the dark woods we go, on and on and on. Into infinity. That's a tea party I don't want to be at. Seems like it'd be very repetitive, going on forever and ever and ever. So, yeah, moving on. Next piece, please. Let's go. Yeah, it goes on forever. Let's go. Move it. Okay. Yay. Here we have Alice. She's too big for her house. She grew out of it. Here she's wearing a cup, a teacup on her head, because that's what you do in Dreamland. Oh, here's another one of the tea party. It was too dark, so I printed out two. Here we have a dark door in the woods, because every nightmare needs one of those. Here we have the creepy flowers, and in the background going into the Queen's castle. And again, the creepy flowers, but I printed them too dark. Here we have Alice, and she's way too big for the house. Here she's sitting in the cup of tea, because that's what Alice does when she's going insane. I should have put little mouse ears on her, maybe. Here's my original inspiration for Alice. Yeah, like I said, the inspiration was from another kit, and I created my own, made her grungy, put the clock back behind her, and I think that is going to be part of my cover, which will be seen through seen through the what do you call that thing, the keyhole. Yeah. So that'll be seen through the keyhole, hopefully, if it all works good. Then we have Alice. She's definitely in her dreamland here. She's in her nightgown. She's walking through the creepy woods. Here she's actually gotten younger in age and smaller, and she's still walking through the woods, but almost close to the castle. She's almost there. Here she's older again, and she's looking at herself in the mirror. Not sure if this will be at the first or at the end or in the middle of the journal yet. Here she is emerging out of the mirror. So is she going into Wonderland, or is she coming back? I think I'll use this at the beginning where she's in story, going through the story. Here she is drinking her potion. Here she is falling down the rabbit hole. That'll obviously be one of the first ones. And then here we have the front cover. I'm also going to show you how I put my pages together. So I'll put this stuff away. And, well, I'll put this away in a minute. But that's pretty well my ideas of what I'm doing. We'll just wait for the video to catch up with me. Hello. Okay, so here we go. So here's the cover, which you've already seen, and the back of the book, and then the pages. So I didn't do a sewn signature journal. What I did instead was a hinge journal, using tape and paper to put the pages together. I prefer this type of journal because it lays flat. I don't like how when you put signatures in, maybe it's the way I do it, but they all kind of bunch up. And also my signatures always get way too fat, and my journal gets way too fat and it won't close. So I'm doing the hinge journal. Hopefully that will allow for expansion in the long run. So yeah. So it was a cute little book. It was a children's book. There you can see the hinge I've done the hinges. It's pretty easy. If you've never done one, just look up simple hinge journal, how to do it. Actually, I don't think it's called a hinge journal. I think it's called a tab journal. Yeah, tab hinge. I did both in it, so you'll see in a minute what I mean. So look up either tab journal or hinge journal if you have never made one before and want to see how to make them. But you can see how each page lays out totally flat, and in the middle, each page was a single page. So I used all my scraps. I've got tons of these scraps, and I just glued them in the middle and made double pages like this. Glued them in, and then for each double page I taped them together, and here you can see they're taped together. Some of them are taped with like 3, some of them aren't. So every second page will have the hinges, and every second page will have the tabs, if that makes sense. So everything lays nice and flat. Yeah, so they're all kind of messy hinges, or messy tabs. The book itself is like super cute. I love the little mermaid. And it's really, really cute. I'm thinking for pages like this, with just the tabs, I will probably put another hinge piece over it to cover it, just to make it more sturdy. And if I want to do like a double page spread, that'll work really good for double page spread. So yeah, the book itself was really cute. They used little fingerprints to make all these little sea creatures with. But now it's my junk journal. Yay. So no rhyme or reason to why I use more tape on some pages and not on others. Because here you see just 3. Just seemed to me, I think on the pages where I only had 2, it seemed like it wasn't enough. So I think that's why I added more to those pages. Yeah, here probably had 2. Then I'm like, no, need more. So added more. So there, that's pretty well it. So I think when I counted in the end, I've got like about 32 pages in here. And if I want to add more, I will do flip outs or tuck-ins, or there'll be a lot of interactive parts to the journal. So we will see what that means and how that turns out. I will probably have more than just the 32, but I kind of did myself an outline to figure out how many pages I thought I would need. So for each idea I thought, okay, this is like a double spread to the story. So I tried to think of all the story elements I wanted to add. And there's more story elements that you're not seeing because I haven't printed out all the pages yet. And I haven't printed out all the characters yet. And they have their own pages. So, yeah. So there might be more pages. But, yeah, probably not. Yeah. Anyways, that's what it looks like. I think it's a good size for a journal. I think it'll be well constructed, so it'll stay together, and I think it'll lay flat. And it's going to have that really fun keyhole opening which I really, really can't wait to create that. So that is the ideas for my journal. I hope it sounds exciting to you. It's super exciting for me. I can't wait to get started. Well, I guess I already have gotten started. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope you all come and create with Audri and I. Yeah, just make whatever you want. It can be a journal, it can be anything. You can do paper dolls, do ephemera, do something Alicey. It can be in any type of style you want. It can be retro, vintage, new age, gosh knows. It could be Alice on the Moon if you like. It can be, you don't even have to, follow the Wonderland story. I'm not. Make up your own story. Do your own thing. And if you don't want to create, or if you don't do videos, and you do want to create, just show us your pictures. You don't have to do the video. You can just show us a flip through of what you've done, or just your photos. If you don't want to, or you're not, you don't feel like crafting along, please do watch and give us feedback on what you think. Give us likes. We love those, and definitely subscribe and watch along with us. So I want to thank you all for joining us on this journey. It is going to be so much fun. I can't wait to see what everybody is creating, all the different Alices there are going to be, the different Wonderlands, the different styles. Everything is going to be so unique, but Alice, lots of the Alice fun. And I normally don't speak in my videos, as you know, if you watch me at all. But I will be speaking in a few of these, probably just in the intros, just to let you know what's going on, what's happening, say hi. But I really hate the sound of my voice, which is why I don't do my voice in videos normally. A lot of them will just have music, and if you don't like music, sorry about that, but you can mute it and hopefully still watch along. So that's just about it, everybody. Thank you for watching. So glad to have you here. Oh, this is going to be a blast. Please come down and play in the rabbit hole with us. We can't wait to see what you do. Bye now.